Hey, what's going on? Welcome to Teasing the NFL, your destination for NFL teaser bets. I'm Daniel Saludo, along with Andrew Chang here. We are taking you through the early afternoon games for Week 13 of the 2020 NFL season. Next game on the board is the Jacksonville Jaguars going to the Minnesota Vikings.
You like that?
Yeah, you're the one that says that.
You like that. I like that.
Of course you do. It's your second favorite quarterback in the league.
That's right.
Minnesota is the big favorite here at -10, and your total is 51.5. So Jacksonville gets teased up to +16. Minnesota gets teased down to -4. Your over gets teased down to 45.5, and your under gets teased up to 57.5. All right, here we go. This is another game that I don't really like. This is kind of becoming the theme this week of games that I'm not really liking, because the matchup I don't really like, the spread and the totals I don't really like. So I definitely know this is lower on my list in this game. I don't know, much like the Cincinnati-Miami game, if I can trust either side of the spread. So I might end up leaning to a total here, and I'm still kind of debating that in my head. So Andrew, please tell me why you are going to bet with your second favorite quarterback. Because I'm not wrong when I say that.
I don't have any good reasons why you should bet on the Vikings to win, except for Dalvin Cook running all over this defense. I don't really trust whoever is at the helm for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
It's probably Glennon again. Glennon actually had a pretty good game against Cincinnati. Not Cincinnati, Cleveland. They played Cleveland.
Okay, but
they actually almost won that game, by the way.
Ooh, you know what? That does cause a bit of a panic for me, but I think, Dalvin Cook and my boy Kirk Cousins will definitely pull through for you at whatever line they have.
It teased down to -4.
-4. Ooh, actually, that's tough. But looking at the totals, I really don't like any of the totals per se. Mm-hmm. And once Danny gets some Avengers videos off his computer, I can look at the stats right here. So the totals, I usually like to go for the over. 46.5.
45.5.
45.5. I just don't like it this day.
You don't think Jacksonville's going to score enough, do you?
Especially since they scored like 3 points last round.
No, they didn't.
2 weeks ago.
A few weeks ago, yes. But few weeks ago, they played the... You're talking about week 11?
They did play the number one defense.
They played the Steelers.
Okay, but we both know that Steelers on the road, which it was on the road, right? Because Jacksonville is at home.
Yes.
They still were able to shut them out at 3 points.
Yeah, but it's Jake Luton at quarterback, and it's a tough defense to score on in general. So, I mean, Cincinnati only scored 7 or 6 on them, so...
Baltimore got 14 with RG3.
It's true, but it's situationally a little bit different. But I'm like you. I don't know which side of the total I would really like. I think at this point I'm kind of leaning to a spread for myself.
And
you're not gonna like it.
No way. You're gonna take Jacksonville?
I'm gonna take Jacksonville +16. The only reason why I'm gonna do this is because I have a hard time trusting my Minnesota's defense. You crack your knuckles all you want. You still can't beat me in a fight.
Oh, dude. Are you kidding me? You're going to take Jacksonville?
Glennon showed off pretty well. And James Robinson's a really good running back. It could be. So I just think that 16's too many points to overcome. I think Minnesota's going to win this game? Probably. It's not anything against Minnesota. It's the fact that I think I'm more comfortable taking Jacksonville +16. They should be able to be somewhat in this game. I don't know if they're going to lose by 16 points, and that's what I feel more comfortable with. And let's be honest, Minnesota's defense is still not good. They get scored on. That would be my one worry with Minnesota. So I'm going to take more of the points, and I'm going to run with Jacksonville.
I will say, you tried to warn me about Dallas and Minnesota. And
It was a bad spot for them. It was just a spot for them. That's the only reason why I went against them.
so would this be, honestly, would this be any different from that game?
Probably not. Let me see who they're playing next week. But
You see?
I don't think they're in a spot.
So that worries me when you say it's not different from
They do play
going
Tampa.
against
They do play
Dallas.
Tampa Bay next week.
It's just tough, because I want to place my trust in Kirk Cousins. I like that. I like Dalvin Cook just running all over this defense.
They are going to get Adam Thielen back this week. So coming off COVID list. So
I mean that too,
that helps for sure.
but at the same time, the Jaguars just and it's an anomaly when they played against Green Bay. That is the only image I have in my mind with the Jacksonville Jaguars when they.
I'm not even thinking about that because it's a different quarterback. I'm looking at what they did last week against the Browns, and they kept it close against the Browns. So I don't think this game's going to get close, but I don't think the game's going to be close. But I don't think they're going to get wiped out by more than 16 points. So,
But as much as we dislike the Browns, as much as we praise the Browns on paper, when they perform, it's just like.
yeah, that could be. But you could say the same about Minnesota. You could say nearly the same thing about Minnesota.
And
so.
that's what's tricky about this game. So I won't really bet this game, but if I had to take a lean, I would confidently place it in my boy, Kirk Cousins, to get the win.
All right. And I don't necessarily disagree with it, but I feel more comfortable with Jacksonville plus 16 because they should be that should be enough points to keep them around. Jacksonville's highly unlikely to win this game, but I also don't see them getting blown out either. And if the game gets close, like it did in the Cleveland game, then you're going to be wanting more than 4-point lead.
I mean, you were sweating that. I mean, we both were, but
Which one?
with the Browns and Jacksonville.
Yeah, but we didn't bet it. I would have been if we were betting it, but we didn't get the bet in time. But
We were both surprised about the outcome, though. I was just like, ooh, like for
yeah, it was closer than we
Jacksonville.
thought.
I
It was
was just
closer than we
like,
thought, but that was Cleveland's fault. That's on them.
Okay, so
It could have been more.
if it wasn't on Cleveland, and you're telling me that Jacksonville can actually keep up with the Vikings, will that happen?
They might be able to keep up if their offense allows them enough. If they get DJ Chark back, which it seems like they're going to get Chark back this week, they might have a chance. Glennon definitely is a better quarterback than Luton. So they'll have a chance maybe to keep this close. Again, if I'm seeing it that way, I want more of the points. And, you could end up with a risk of Minnesota just winning by 3 points, and that's not enough to cover the teaser spread. So
I'm just saying, I'll take my boy Kirk Cousins -4.
Yep, and I'm taking Jacksonville plus 16. I think that's enough points to be able to cover their side of the spread on a teaser.
What a lopsided, But I don't think this will end up in any of our cards. And actually,
Not one I like either. Yeah.
I dare say so that it will fall right in the middle.
This week it's kind of like mid to lower for me, but that's just that's because matchups are a little tougher this week. That's all. That's the only reason why.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But let us know in the comments how you think this game's going to go. If you're going to bet any of the sides or any of the totals, let us know in the comments. But until next time, for Andrew Chang, I'm Daniel Saludo. If you like the content you got in this video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe, tick the notification bell, and select all. That way you stay up to date with all of our latest videos and previews for the rest of the season. Again, we'd like to thank you for joining us in this preview video. But until next time, make sure you get your bets in, and of course, don't forget to be a tease.